Yamo Media is a digital media company located in Columbus, Ohio. We specialize in live streaming high school and semi-professional sports. We are looking for local business partners to bring Central Ohio athletics to a larger audience.
Peyton Powell for three in the win at the buzzer.
And cutting up the middle is Lathan. He breaks free, and there he goes.
Takes it up and puts it down.
If you'd like to grow your business and support the Central Ohio community, then contact us at yamomedia.com. Gahanna Lincoln in the white uniforms with the blue and yellow trim, the Lexington Minutemen in the purple.
Yeah, this is an interesting game to wrap up our day, Ryan. Greg Glaser here with Yamo Media and 270 Sports, and we've got Gahanna from the Central Ohio area, and then Lexington kind of from the Mansfield region. And their fans, they brought them out. If you can hear them in the background, that's the Mansfield fans, or excuse me, the Lexington fans getting the chance going. And this is an intriguing matchup. Lexington is one of the top-ranked teams in the Division II in the state. They're undefeated. They've got a really interesting sophomore in Braden Fogel, one of the top wings in the state for the 2026 class. So let's see how they match up against the Lions from Gahanna Lincoln.
Yeah, Lexington with just one senior on their squad and only 10 guys on the roster, the shortest roster of the day. And there you are. Off the mark, 7 Allen. For three, referee timeout. The net got tied up in the rim, as you could see there.
Yeah, Lexington starting off strong. 7 Allen from beyond the arc. Nice penetration pass he got there from Gavin Husty. Give Lexington an early 3-0 lead.
And a quick foul there. That's number 21 Elijah Hudson. And the starters, I'll go through those real quick. Since that's how it goes, they don't even announce them. They just game to game. So Gahanna Lincoln right there, 5. KJ Renaud taking it out. Number 1, Joseph Bodie. 3, Xavier Rogers. There's Bodie with it. 24, Elijah King. And 13, Jonathan Whiteside is one to look out for, too. 7 Allen pushing the issue, and there's your sophomore, Braden Fogel, finishing at the rim. Big-bodied sophomore, a lot of athleticism and explosiveness, as you'll be able to see.
Yeah, Fogel had the finish there, but that was 7 Allen to help push the pace off the turnover. And just a minute in, there's already momentum heading towards the Minuteman's way.
Yeah, good look at the replay. 7 Allen pushing it right there, and here's Braden Fogel.
Yeah, Fogel has just really great size for his sophomore frame. And this is Jonathan Whiteside with the miss, senior for Gahanna Lincoln.
Gavin Husty pushing the ball, number 11. Right there for the Minutemen, Fogel. Baseline, steps into him.
That was too easy for Fogel. He had a huge size advantage on Joseph Bodie there. Really kind of allowed him to get an easy score in the post.
Renaud with it right here. I had one of the Gahanna Lincoln, he's a former graduate from 2016, filling me in. He'd been watching Gahanna Lincoln lately, and it's led by Whiteside and Renaud, 5 and 13. Well, the players to look out for, boarded by the only 7 Allen hits the three from the far side.
That's 2 3-pointers for 7 Allen. And Lexington is taking a quick 10-0 lead. Gahanna finally gets things to calm down as was a KJ Renaud draws the foul. And Renaud is the star that serves the drinks for Gahanna. He's the senior leader. Their most aggressive, playmaking ability type player. This is the first free throw. But guys like him and fellow senior Jonathan Whiteside, they're going to be crucial for Gahanna to really compete in this game. But so far, it's been all Lexington.
Yeah, 2 points from Renaud, knocks both free throws down. The foul is on number 24, Joe Caudle. Also a sophomore, but another big body. And there's the only senior, Elijah Hudson, number 21.
Yeah, the big man showing off some handles there.
Vogel baseline drive, inside feed, loose. Lions with it. Boosty the other way up for Vogel. Foul is on the floor. Foul's on number 1, that's Joseph Bodie.
Yeah, just once Gahanna was able to get a turnover of their own, they give it right back. And Bodie now picks up his first foul.
Seven Allen taking it out underneath, finds the streaking Caudle. Off his foot, out of bounds though underneath.
Yeah, looking at the Lexington roster, it seems like almost every guy is a sophomore. They've got, as you mentioned, just 1 senior, 2 juniors, and then from there it's just all sophomores.
Yep, 7 sophomores. Look out for Lexington in a couple of years. I mean, you mentioned it, they're undefeated already, so it's only, wow, nice feed. Renaud couldn't handle it though. Whiteside for 3.
Yeah, it doesn't really come close for Whiteside on the 3. He's more of an inside guy. Probably wants someone else from the guard position taking the long-range shots for Gahanna Lincoln.
Good take. Braden Vogel finishes at the rim.
Oh, good look up court. Xavier Rogers doing whatever he can to find some offense, and KJ Renaud gets behind the defense and gets the first field goal make for the Lions. And now a steal from Rogers, and that's 4 straight points for Gahanna, and Rogers gets it done defensively and gets a bucket of his own now.
Yeah, nice little shift here from the Golden Lions. Long 3 off the mark. Renaud is going to slow it up as Gahanna Lincoln's going to try and set up some offense.
A little bit of a heat check for 7 Allen. Made his first 2 3 attempts. That last one fell short.
Joseph Bodie directing traffic. Whiteside. Underneath the Whiteside. Takes it right into Hudson. Boosty comes down with it. Vogel shoots the 17-footer and misses it.
Gahanna was able to get a stop there. Had a little bit of trouble controlling the ball, but ultimately was able to regain possession and draw a foul. And hasn't had a lot going their way, but Xavier Rogers, the junior guard, he's been the one sparking things a little bit for Gahanna, just to give him a little bit of life. Trying to keep things here close with the Minutemen as we're halfway past the first half of the first quarter.
Nice baseline drive. KJ Renaud.
Yeah, really nice aggressive take on the baseline from KJ Renaud. He's the top scorer for Gahanna, and he's going to have to play a big part today.
Hudson pump fake and drive. Ball's on the floor. Golden Lions coming away with it, but Braden Vogel has a different idea.
Nice swat by Jonathan Whiteside to make things difficult for Vogel.
Good kick to the corner. That's Riviera Whitefield.
And now we've got Gahanna some life. They've cut this down to 10-12. It was a really tough start for them, but they have definitely started to put things together the last couple of minutes here.
It's a game of swings. Hudson working off the free throw line. Hudson still with it. Good quick drive by Hughes.
Yeah, nice.
It's out of bounds.
Nice pressure by Rogers, making that a difficult pass. KJ Renaud was playing the passing lane well.
All right, ball out in front of us. Latrell Hughes, the sophomore. Guarded by Renaud. Vogel spins into a triple team. Whiteside straight up. He's not real sure who the foul is on.
Yeah, it might have been one of the guards that were reaching. Well, what they get? They 24.
Yeah,
Oh, no, they did call it on Whiteside, actually. You're right.
No. Okay, that's his first of the day. Minutemen in a little half-court set here. Trying to find Vogel underneath. There's Hudson. Good feed. Good hands by the Golden Lions.
Wow, way to the push-up court. KJ Renaud finds fellow senior Jonathan Whiteside for the fast break dunk. And we've got a tight game.
Big finish by Whiteside. Braden Vogel trying to change that. In and out. Coming down for the rebound is Hudson. It looks like he draws the foul. We'll take a look at the replay on this fast break finish.
Yeah, good hands from Joseph Body there, finding Renaud, and then Renaud just gets a trailing Whiteside. He's left on his own. That guy can slam it down.
Yep, tall, easy finish. Whiteside's going to take a little breather as he checks out of the game.
Really nice response from Gahanna here, Ryan. I was getting nervous that this might be a one-sided affair, but the Lions have responded really nicely in combination of good defense and finding a little bit of luck around the hoop.
Yeah, and on the other side, Lexington has gone cold the last few minutes. A little bob and weave from LeGrand. And again, trying to find Braden Vogel, who's obviously the center point of this offense, but Gahanna Lincoln ties him up. The Minutemen are going to have to find another way to get some points on the board.
Yeah, obviously he's dangerous when he touches the ball, but you don't want to force it. Lexington, again, you know, they're an undefeated team for a reason, and they have a lot of guys that can make something happen. So don't want to get too one-dimensional there. You want to be able to just move things around and not depend too much on the sophomore.
Minutemen out underneath. Hughes to Hudson. Tough finish, almost got it. He had a clean look. Elijah Hudson, the senior, just a little off the mark. Let's see what the Golden Lions have in response as we hit under 60 seconds. Loose ball, comes away with it. LeGrand sliding, hands it off to Hughes at the rim.
That was really nice hustle by Jacob LeGrand.
Yep.
Yeah, just diving on the floor, keeping the ball alive, and giving Lexington the 2-point lead.
A little slide, I thought he might get called for the travel.
Right.
He didn't have possession. And good finish, 25 seconds to play. Let's see if Lincoln can answer. Good defense by the Minutemen. 10 seconds. Quick three.
Oh, in and out.
Rogers can't get it to fall. Hughes ahead to Hudson, but it's slapped away. Elijah King. Good transition defense by Elijah King, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Lexington leads it 14-12 here on the Yamo Sports Network. Let's turn it over to the Lexington High cheerleaders for a moment.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it
pretzel bun on the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Hi, I'm John Holderby with the Theater People. Whether you're in an apartment or building a new house, you're a small business or a Fortune 500 company, We have services to meet all of your needs. We've worked in homes and businesses all across the state of Ohio for over 15 years. Everything from home theaters to automation to networks and beyond. The Theater People are here to help. Visit our website at www.thetheaterpeople.com to learn more. We look forward to working with you.
All right, back in action here. Ryan Dietrich and Greg Glaser live from Ohio Dominican University. Beginning of the second quarter, 14-12. Seven Allen.
Yeah,
around at the top. Braden Fogel.
Gahanna did a good job of finishing that period on an 11-2 run after being down, I believe it was 12-1 early on.
Hughes for three. Boarded by Whiteside. They got away with a double dribble there. Minutemen get it right back. Alley-oop. Braden Fogel throws it down.
Sophomore to sophomore, Seven Allen. It's been a great guard player this game so far. Oh, nice finish by Derek Rivera Whitfield from Gahanna. Nice play to follow the alley-oop from Lexington.
At the line.
Derek is a sophomore himself, too. Young guys getting it done tonight.
Gonna say, man, a lot of young talent. But that's just how things are here in Ohio. Tons and tons of talent at the high school level. I mean, you know, the women's side, too. Purcell Marion and Dee Alexander.
Oh, sure.
She's been one of the top 10 basketball players in the country since she was a freshman. Nice attempt there from Hughes. Whiteside boards it. Up ahead to Reynald. That's why we're so fortunate to cover high school athletics here in the Central Ohio area, especially.
Oh, it's a blast. That's why I'm now entering. I'm now in my fourth season with 270 hoops, and every year it's just a lot of fun. Great teams, great talent, such as Jonathan Whiteside with a nice inside hook to give Gahanna their first lead of the game. Whiteside, his older brother Joshua, was an accomplished player on Gahanna's successful 2022 squad.
Braden Fogel knocks down the 20-footer, making it look easy. And yeah, more of that lineage we always talk about. You know, brothers and sisters and fathers and sons and coaches, and it just keeps going.
Yeah, we've covered multiple games today where siblings are either sharing the court or they've had some past siblings contribute for their teams, and Lexington gets a turnover on Whiteside.
Yeah, Lexington's got two pairs of siblings. Latrell Hughes and Dontrell Hughes, number 4 and 5.
There you go.
And then 12 and 21, Sam Hudson and Elijah Hudson.
Yeah, good observation there, Ryan.
And, you know, Lexington, not that big of a city town either, so I'll love to see that as the older Hudson. Nice drop step finish at the rim.
Yeah, nice take. Oh, boy, and Lexington gets another quick basket from Fogel.
Yeah, Gahanna Lincoln's got to take better care of that on the inbounds. Simple mistakes, down 5.
Yeah, the margin of error is really thin for the Lions here, and giving up easy points like that is just going to make things more and more difficult for them to hang with this undefeated Lexington team. The Whiteside does draw the foul, and it looks like he'll get a couple attempts at the stripe.
That was a good take by Whiteside. So at the line, Whiteside shooting 2. Lexington High cheer squad down under that hoop, giving Whiteside the business. He makes it anyway. Number 22, Alex Campanelli, the sophomore, checking in. The senior, Elijah King, for Gahanna Lincoln, checks out as Whiteside attempts his second free throw.
Yeah, as King heads to the bench, they sub some size in for a guard play with Campanelli. And Whiteside hits both free throws, keep this a 3-point game.
front of the bench, Jacob Legrand. Hudson for 3. A little off the mark. Good rebound by Campanelli. Getting in there and getting physical.
Yeah, probably the smallest guy, thinnest guy at least on the court. Not afraid to get dirty. And he helps Gahanna take over possession.
Yeah, kind of Steph Curry at Davidson looking. He's got that big baggy jersey on him.
So yeah, circa like what, 2008 maybe? I don't know if he could shoot like Steph Curry, but I don't know how many people on this planet can either.
Not many.
No.
Just got to put the work in.
That's right. Doesn't need to do it all either.
Good skip pass here. Xavier Rogers just off the mark. Rebound 7. Allen sprinting ahead of the defense.
Ooh!
What a block. Xavier, excuse me, that was KJ Renaud.
Oh, but gosh, tough break for Gahanna there. I thought that was an easy lay-in. I mean, I thought that was a given thing, and kudos to KJ Renaud for the hustle play to make the block. It's unfortunate they don't get rewarded as Seven Scott actually finds the ball back in his hands and hits his 3rd 3 of the game.
We'll take a quick look at the replay. Xavier Rogers missing it, and Allen was, I mean, he's got a length ahead of the defense, slows up, Renaud just hustle. But heads up play by Allen to step back in and then fade to the corner too. That's what shooters do. Rogers swings it around, back to Rogers.
We've seen a lot of zone defense today, aren't we, Ryan?
Yeah, we have. And yeah, as Lexington drops in the kind of 1-3-1 zone here. Hudson on the baseline on Whiteside as we get a kick ball. But they've got a little bit of length. Elijah Hudson, 21 for Lexington. He'll be the baseline runner for that 1-3-1-D. And then you've got Fogel, who's pretty big, just kind of working the paint, guarding that free throw line, and let the guards work the perimeter.
Yeah, Lexington's well-rounded. As you mentioned, they've got some nice size that they can put down to the post, but as we've seen from guys like Seven Allen, really good guard play too. And there's Whiteside actually showing a little bit of range. Nice pull up from close to the free throw line, and we're back to a 4-point game.
Braden Fogel, yeah, a little indecisive, stumbles.
Yeah, that split-second thinking there causes a travel.
He wanted to shoot it.
Yeah.
Just as gotten. Gahanna Lincoln's going to have the ball out in front of their bench. Joseph Bodie back in. Xavier Rogers bringing it up. And still a packed house here. Game 6. We're after 8 o'clock Sunday night. Nice drop by KJ Renaud.
Yeah, KJ Renaud, great two-way player. We saw the impressive block from behind just a couple moments ago, and now he hits a nice mid-range shot. We're down to a one-possession game.
Checking in number 4, that's going to be Derek Rivera-Whitfield for Gahanna Lincoln. Hudson. And that's going to be Rivera-Whitfield called for the foul. Just got a hand on Hudson there on the wing. Seven Allen with the ball at the volleyball line. Three from the far wing, no good. Jacob Legrand can't get it to go. All right, Xavier Rogers bringing it up. 2:40 to play, 2-point game. Whiteside thinks twice about it. Tipped off Allen, no backcourt violation.
You know, Rogers is being guarded by Seven Allen right now. They both wear the number 3. They both seem similar size. Both are quick guards. That's a good matchup at the point guard position.
Just a little off the mark, rebounded by Legrand. Legrand's putting in some good minutes off the bench. Vogel finds Allen in the left wing, drives the baseline, elevates, called for the foul again. That's number 4, Rivera Whitfield.
Really like Seven Allen's aggression. He stood out here early on. Really quick player, quick hands. Oh, we've got a long range attempt, and that's good.
Elijah Hudson, the only senior, getting it in.
Elijah Hudson, Lexington.
Yeah, nice to see a guy of his size be able to stretch out and show some accuracy from long range.
Yeah, it just makes Lexington all the more dangerous. Their big guys can shoot it too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well defended there.
Good rebound by Vogel.
Gavin Husty putting good defense on KJ Renaud, staying in front of him, contesting a shot. And there's 7.
Tough take. Good rebound by Hudson. Vogel for 3. No good. Whiteside with the board. Pushing it, he pulls up at half court. Renaud poked out of bounds. That was Husty.
Really nice spin move by Whiteside, and he's an energetic player, but you know, where he brings a lot of energy, he showed some really good precision using his footwork and finishing around the rim.
That was a great take by Whiteside. Put that on his highlight reel. Renaud on Husty out at the volleyball line. 45 to play.
Wow, just
good tip.
Loses handle of it.
The pressure from Renaud.
Renaud's intimidating pressure causes it to go out of bounds. And Ryan, the first 2 games that we covered went to halftime tied. We've got a 3-point game here. Do you think we're going to go 3 for 3?
It's trending that way.
Right.
Oh, Rogers wanted that one to go. Looking on the right side. Renaud back up top, 25-second mark. Not sure what head coach Tony Stade is drawing up for him.
Looks like the Lions are going to be playing for the last shot here. Probably the right decision. Can they get a clean look will be the question.
That Whiteside flash to the high post. Whitefield drives. Nice off the glass. Can't get it to go. Tipped out of bounds, but that'll do it. Tough bucket there at the end, but I like the effort by Rivera Whitefield. Another sophomore, imagine that. Gahanna trails Lexington by 3 points here in our final battle of the day. We will be back in 9 minutes for the conclusion here on the Yamo Sports Network.
Hi, I'm John Holderby with the Theater People. Whether you're in an apartment or building a new house, you're a small business or a Fortune 500 company, we have services to meet all of your needs. We've worked in homes and businesses all across the state of Ohio for over 15 years. Everything from home theaters to automation to networks and beyond. The Theater People are here to help. Visit our website at www.thetheaterpeople.com to learn more. We look forward to working with you.
You'll never guess what we're doing to the Baconator. We're putting it
pretzel bun on the Baconator. Catherine, you seeing this?
Posters everywhere.
What?
The Baconator you love with a new pretzel twist. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
How do you Buckeye? We work at it all the time.
When the local soccer team brought me to town, I needed a great vehicle to get to practice and my games. The champions at Buckeye treated me like family.
That's how I Buckeye.
How do you Buckeye? The Buckeye family of dealerships.
The final conclusion of Game 6 here, live from Ohio Dominican University. Greg, we've seen a good first half. We don't have a tie for once. There's a little bit of a lead. But Gahanna, Lincoln, and Lexington battling out. Basically a bunch of youngsters here, sophomores and juniors. But I'm excited to see what, especially from Whiteside and Fogel specifically.
Yeah, so last game of the evening here. Fans are getting a good show to round out the evening on what's been a fantastic day for the Battle Series here at Ohio Dominican University. And Gahanna responded well after a deep hole to start the first quarter. And hopefully we're in store for a competitive second half as Lexington looks to push up court.
Elijah Hudson finishing strong at the rim. Seven Allen dishing out the assist. And a little bit of what we saw from the very beginning of the game. Lexington, some momentum, fast break points. We'll see if they push up that tempo again. But yeah, it started with the Lexington 10-0 deficit, and it's been tight ever since. So maybe just a little bit of aberration. As we see on the replay, Fogel up ahead to Allen. When the ball doesn't touch the floor, that's a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's kind of like every coach's favorite thing to see. The fast break offense worked to perfection there. And capped by the dunk from Hudson. He's now defending Whiteside, and we got a little bit of a late whistle. Jonathan is going to get a couple free throw attempts.
Yeah, well, here's a good look at the replay there. Pretty good defense by Hudson. He thought he was straight up. Either way, called for the foul. That's what you do on the offensive side. Back it down, initiate the contact yourself, and that's how you get a call. So, Whiteside at the line.
Worth noting, that is a third foul for Elijah Hudson, who has had a nice game so far for the Minutemen.
Well, very good note there, Greg. Yeah, he's been crucial down low and right on cue. He takes the seat and heads to the bench as Hughes checks in. Another sophomore.
Game of the sophomores, absolutely.
Yeah, 11, Gavin Husty with the ball. The junior, who's the oldest on the floor for Lexington.
Yeah, just one of two juniors on this team. Again, the rest are sophomores for the Minutemen, beyond the senior that Elijah Hudson, who just went to the bench.
Little tip pass there, good defense by the Lions, out on the run, Whiteside ahead. Rogers comes across into the lane. Xavier Rogers for three, got it.
Really quick release from Rogers in the corner. That was strong because he had some size coming towards him to look to try to block that shot. And really nice needed three-pointer from Rogers to keep Gahanna within a point for this game.
All confidence in stride. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, that was definitely a sign of a very confident shooter. Now he's defending Seven Allen. It forces a turnover. And here comes the Lions.
Good defense by Gahanna. But he pulls it back out. Reynaud with it now. Reynaud directing traffic a little bit. He sends away the screen. And we're going to run set one, Whiteside. Nice elevation.
Wow. Really nice hesitation and patience from Reynaud as he was attracting all the defensive attention. Didn't have a lot of room to take a shot, but he converts on the mid-range, and that causes Lexington to call a timeout, and the Lions take the lead.
Here's a look at the replay there. Yep, nice little hesitation. Reynaud, when he curls around that screen, he's looking for Whiteside on the far side of the paint. Whiteside will either drop to the hoop. He stayed put. Reynaud saw the gap in the lane. No hesitation, drive.
Just a pure shot, too. Didn't need to use the glass. Just went straight for the rim. It's a perfect swoosh. Reynaud's a gamer. He's a guy that I think he could really contribute at the next level, perhaps like a Division III type program. He just has a little bit of a gamer in him. Plays very hard, athletic, scores well, makes the most of his size. And he's right now been a difference maker for the Lions tonight. It's funny, a game with just so many underclassmen. For Gahanna leading the way, though, it is that senior guard in Reynaud.
Yeah, with a 1-point lead.
That's right. Despite Lexington being the smaller school down in Division II, again, they're undefeated. I think they would have been considered the favorites in this game, as Gahanna's had a mostly up and down season, some good games, some not so good games. But this has been an impressive punch back from the Lions.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what this battle in the 6-1 for. That's why this event is so great. You get to play those out-of-conference, out-of-division games.
Yeah, it's been a battle indeed.
Opponents you wouldn't normally. Nice drop feed by Hughes. Braden Fogel finishes strong.
Good find from Hughes as he gets Fogel rolling to the basket, and Fogel does a nice job with the finish.
King backing him down, steps around Caudle and finishes for the 2. Good answer by the Lions.
Yeah, Elijah King, I think that's his first bucket of the night. He's a nice senior that adds some size for the Lions.
Braden Fogel off balance, can't get it to go. Xavier Rogers, great baseline drive.
What a fearless take by Rogers. He's under 6 feet, not the biggest guy, but he just went in the land of trees and did a good job of finding off the glass.
Whiteside, nice block. 7 Allen recovers, but then commits the offensive charge.
Yeah, great job by Joseph Bodie standing in there, taking the tough contact, and getting the ball back for his team.
Nice series there. There's Rogers chasing him down. You'll see Allen blocked by Whiteside. He gets it and then attacks.
Yeah, Whiteside just used that impressive wingspan that he has to alter the shot, get his hands on it, force a block, and we've got a Gahanna 3-point lead, their largest of the game. Oh, good cut. Great chemistry there from Whiteside and Renaud. Renaud went backdoor. He faked out his defender, and Whiteside did a good job of finding him underneath.
Yeah, just freewheeling it. Renaud with the quickness. Braden Fogel can't finish. Whiteside again. Rogers,
look at Xavier
Renaud.
Pushing it up. And that's Renaud showing some athleticism on the dunk.
7 Allen gonna answer for himself. What a teardrop from 6 feet. That's a tough shot.
Look at this back and forth pace we're seeing right now from both of these teams. Playing right now in Gahanna's favor.
Nice handle by Joseph. Bodie beats his man, but then pass poked out of bounds by Caudle chasing it down. Seeing some really good hoops here.
Yeah, this is awesome. I mean, look at Whiteside here pushing it up court. Xavier Rogers quickly finds Renaud, his backcourt mate. Impressive slam.
King inside, poked away by Fogel, and then just a little out of way. Legrand causes the foul.
Yeah, King caught that in a tough position, couldn't handle the ball.
Yep.
Leads to a foul.
Yeah, just kind of incident. I mean, that's a foul, incidental contact. It's just one guy coming one way, one guy going the other way. So he's going to take Reynolds checking out. He's going to catch a little breather after just sprinting up and down the floor.
Yeah, it'll be important to keep his legs fresh because he is definitely the energy difference maker for Gahanna.
As you get Rivera Whitefield back in. Braden Fogel doing his thing.
Really nice quick take by Fogel, taking his man off the dribble and finishing on the left side of the hoop.
He's got a real quick first step. Able to beat his guys down the baseline. He likes finishing on that left side. Here we go, 7 Allen.
And here he goes again on the baseline. This time he stands up and takes a mid-range shot that goes in and out.
Yeah, tough shot, misses the 8-footer.
Not a lot of times killed on these possessions. They are really getting shots off pretty quickly from both teams.
Bodie, nice floater in the middle of the paint.
Good take.
The lead to 5.
Yeah, Joseph Bodie, he's made some nice plays here. He's also a senior. May not get the recognition of a guy like Renaud or Xavier Rogers, but he has made some nice plays tonight as well.
7 Allen.
Yeah, he did a good job of splitting the defense. They called the foul on Gahanna. Their defenders are having a hard time getting around the screens.
Yeah, tried to fight underneath that one, I think, instead of going over the top.
Yeah, and 7 is just so quick. He's hard to stay in front of.
Whitefield called number 4. Whitefield called for the foul. That's his 3rd. Coming up top, 7-0 with the ball now. Guarded by Campanelli. Elijah Hudson back in. He's going to take the long three. No good. Reynald board. Going to take it himself. Loses the ball. Comes down hard. 7-0 quickly the other way. Inside, Braden Fogel. Bringing it down.
We've seen Reynald take a couple tough falls. I mean, but that's back-to-back turnovers for Gahanna. They gotta limit these if they want to hold this type of lead on a very good Lexington team. Don't want to get these guys too much momentum and feeling comfortable getting back into it.
There's the crash. You saw Reynald going down, and then the dunk the other way. Braden Fogel just making it look easy.
Fogel really runs the floor well for his size. I can see why he's considered one of the top wings in the 2026 class for Ohio. Tough matchup, and then especially when he can move for that type of size, it just makes him a valuable player.
Tough shot by Husty in the corner, boarded by Gahanna Lincoln. Hudson's got to watch his hands reaching in there. With the three fouls. Campanelli for three, no good. Fogel rebound. Allen, what a crossover. Drops it to Hudson, little out of hands. Yeah, he is quick.
Yeah, that was a little hot to handle, but gosh, that was still an impressive find coming out of the crossover. But they'd probably like to have that one back because possessions here are just getting tighter and tighter as we're approaching the fourth quarter with Gahanna holding a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Gahanna's still up, though. Lexington hasn't been able to make anything out of their last couple possessions. Let's see if the Lions can extend. Working over in the far corner, KJ Reynald just couldn't get it to go. Good rebound by Hudson, and I like that he's keeping that ball high above his head.
Last couple of shots for Gahanna have fallen short and hitting the front of the rim. Wonder if they're getting a little bit fatigued here. Oh, good move.
My goodness, Braden.
That's a tough assignment for Joseph Bodie to defend. I mean, he's given up a lot of size on Fogel, and Fogel just kind of has his way and gets an easy bucket.
When you saw the Fogel with the footwork and the handles, I mean, what an X. That's tough to defend anyway. And the Gahanna Lincoln electing to maybe take this last shot here. 35 seconds as we get down. You mentioned it.
No. we heard these boos in the Hillier-Bradley-Akron-Hoban game. Now, Hoban held it for like almost 2 minutes.
And this one, you mentioned it, this has been a track meet the last 3 minutes, so I don't mind this from Coach Tony Stade. Gahanna Lincoln, his guys are gassed. You said it, they've been short in the last few. So, 10-second mark, let's start to play.
Yeah, and we've seen where Gahanna's maybe turned it over or missed a shot, and Lexington just gets out and kicks it and runs. So they'd like to take the last second shot on this possession here. Otherwise, they'd be susceptible to Lexington getting a quick look as well, potentially taking the lead before the fourth.
All right, 7 seconds to play here. 5 seconds. Gahanna Lincoln with the ball. One shot at the horn. Just short. Joseph Bodie.
Yeah, difficult shot for Bodie with Elijah Hudson in his face. Long wingspan defending that shot. But overall, a good period for Gahanna. Their 4-point edge gives them a 1-point lead now. 4-point edge from that quarter gives them a 1-point lead heading to the fourth.
41-40, Gahanna Lincoln Lions leading things. Just barely, though. Lexington got a little bit cold there in the third quarter. A good shot. This is the Gahanna Lincoln cheer squad. Always good to have the dance team and the cheer crowds in-house. We like that, amping it up. And as you heard the fans on screen, a lot of yelling. There's Braden Fogel after the dunk.
Yeah, this actually may be one of the louder environments we've seen in the 3 games we've covered together, Ryan, which is nice to see since we're at the final game of the day.
Yeah, Braden Fogel, I think this is the dunk where he just, look at that.
Put him in a blender, yeah.
Oh, just to finish with the layup. One thing I will mention is that it is Sports Officials Appreciation Week here from the OSHAA. So I would like to take a moment and hear from Yamo Media. We would like to thank all the OHSAA officials for their hard work and the effort that they put in to officiating these games, taking times out of their schedules, out of their personal lives, taking times away from their families to be here and put in the effort and help run very clean games. It's been 6 today. This is a bunch. We've got 19 games in 3 days here at the Battle in the 614. So a lot of officials from the OHSAA. We would just like to thank them from everybody at Yamo Sports as we get underway. Fourth quarter, 1-point lead. Lexington trying.
Oh,
what a block called foul by Elijah King.
He can't believe it.
You can see the look on his face. And here's a good look from it. They're gonna. There's Elijah Hudson off the miss.
I think that looked pretty clean. I can understand why Elijah King is not thrilled with that call.
It sends him to the line, Braden Fogel.
Yeah,
Fogel's
he's a tough guy to defend, so any chance you get a good look at a block there and it gets called for a foul, it can be tough to swallow.
Misses his first.
Ball don't lie. Yeah, that's one of my favorite phrases.
Yeah, Fogel at the line, the lefty will attempt his second. And that's King's third foul. So something to watch there. A little bit of contact between Whiteside and Hudson. And Hudson's got to be careful.
I think they're calling the foul on Whiteside.
He was pushing him across the lane, but yep.
That's a tough call.
Coach Coney stayed a little upset with that one.
Yeah, after Fogel misses both free throw attempts, Whiteside was just trying to box out Hudson and gets called for the foul.
Right, so Lexington maintained possession off the fortunate break there. Eli Hudson drives.
Oh, but now it's a foul on Hudson, and that's a big one. That's Elijah King taking the charge.
My goodness, take a look at this. Hudson comes curling off.
Well,
and there it is.
He looked to be there. He may have been jumping a little bit. Hudson's obviously kind of not pleased with the call, but
that's Hudson's fourth foul, so he's going to get benched. He's too important. You got to keep him in for later.
Yeah, that's a great point. Right? Oh gosh, Gahanna just gives it right back.
Things a little out of control here.
Yeah, it's getting a little scrappy.
Gahanna a little frustrated there. Bodie just kind of lets it go. See if they can regroup. Braden Fogel. Seven Allen driving with that left hand. He can't get by Rogers. 3-on-3. This is a good matchup, like you said. Braden Fogel behind the back.
Fogel picks up the foul there, but look at the behind the back, the spin moves. I mean, this is a guy, I want to say he's about 6'6", 6'7". He's got some strength. I know he's an accomplished football player as well. Just a really unique combination of size, strength, and good ball skills.
Yeah, let's see. That's number 4 on King. They keep him in the game anyway.
Lexington missed out on a couple opportunities there. The three-point attempt from Jacob Legrand just goes in and out. They come close to securing the offensive rebound, but Gahanna ultimately gets away with it. And now they pick up a second foul against Lexington for this period.
So, yes, all of that excitement and action, no points. We're still at 41-40.
That's a good point.
Right where we started. So a lot happened and nothing changed here on the scoreboard. A few fouls picked up, though. There's a key difference. Bodie behind the back. A lot of contact in the lane. 7 Allen. And Xavier Rogers called with the foul as 7 Allen used good use of his body to protect himself and try and get the shot off. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, Joseph Caudill, great job looking up court, finding an open 7 Allen. Man, I can see where Xavier Rogers might be a little frustrated with that foul call, but 7 does a good job of getting to the line, and he'll have an attempt to either tie the score or take the lead for Lexington.
Yeah, good use by the sophomore of his body at the rim. Let's see if he can knock down some free throws. 7 Allen makes his first. Tie ball game. In and out. Tipped around. The Lions recover. Xavier Rogers bringing it up. That was Xavier Rogers' first personal foul, but the 4th team foul on the Golden Lions. Nice find at the free throw line. Nobody around. Xavier Rogers' corner. Got it.
What a big 3 from Xavier Rogers in the corner. He's had a couple triple attempts go in, and he gives the Lions a 3-point lead. That was also a nice find from senior Joseph Bodie to find the open Rogers in the corner.
Braden Fogel. Back to him at the top of the key. All right, Coach Hamilton gonna take a full timeout as the Lexington Minutemen. Kind of a little stagnant there on the offensive side.
Yeah, this is getting interesting, though. I mean, Lexington is just one of a handful of teams in the state that are still undefeated, and they're on the ropes right now against a scrappy Gahanna Lincoln team that's shown some nice fight. Especially, again, we've talked about how many young guys are in this game making an impact, but it's really the seniors for Gahanna that have been the big difference makers. Ryan, I always get impressed when I watch the cheerleaders. I mean,
I can't do that.
I don't think I can do a cartwheel on a gym floor without feeling like I'll break my neck. So kudos to these young ladies. They're certainly impressive with what they can pull off.
I said the same thing yesterday. I definitely cannot do that. But yeah, and I'm proud too. There's still a ton of fans here. So for Sunday night, we're pushing, after 9 o'clock. A lot of people in the building. It's good to see this. The Lexington student section.
Yeah, they came out strong. Yeah, they probably got an hour or so drive from here. So for them to come down on a Sunday night with additional fans here for the Minutemen, good representation and a sign of a quality event with quality teams picked out for the Battle Series.
Yeah, a ton of great games today. And this one should be a fantastic finish. There's the Lexington Minutemen trying to get some offense going out of that timeout. They're trailing by 3. And it will feature Braden Fogel, the star sophomore right there. And you can see, just big body, hard to handle. And he just kind of works it into the paint. Nice little turnaround jumper, right side.
I'm interested to see who they call a foul on in that. Looked like it was KJ Renaud, so they must have got him on the way going up. And Lexington now is in the, I don't know if you call it the double bonus at this point because they don't do one-on-ones, but they'll be shooting free throws moving forward here on every foul call.
Rest of the way.
So seeing how they convert at the line may make a difference to see how this game's determined as Fogel makes the first of 2 attempts.
Yeah, Fogel missed a couple earlier here in the period, or in the quarter, excuse me. He gets 1 of 2. Nice rebound and a little foul by Husty on the back end. Just a little handsy as Bodie was wrapping up that rebound. That'll be the 3rd team foul on Lexington. All right, Legrand checks out. And the sophomore Dontrell Hughes checks back in. Allen on Rogers.
Wow, really good job by Xavier Rogers finding an open spot on the floor. Good feed from Whiteside, and he gets the finish. Getting a lot of foul calls right now.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, this 4th quarter, the last 3 minutes have definitely been quite a few.
That's a big call. It's on the floor. I think that's the right decision by the officials there. So, Seven Allen will have 2 attempts from the free throw line.
A little hand check maybe, but Rogers, that's just his 2nd. But yeah, they were letting this game go most of those first 3 quarters. Seven Allen knocks in his first free throw. Lexington trailing by 3. Makes them both. Bodie brings it across half court. Good block by Fogel.
Fogel really, he got the block, but he really made that a difficult attempt for Renaud, not a high percentage chance. Rogers, though, strips it away from the big man. Finds up court. Oh, no. Oh, Gahanna.
KJ Renaud just out of the fingertips. A little ahead of themselves.
A little, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Just a little ahead of themselves. Lost control there. Otherwise, that was a prime opportunity to get another bucket with a 3-on-1 advantage.
2-point game, 4.5 to play. See if they can get settled down here a little bit. Fast pace. Seven Allen lets it rip. Whiteside gets the rebound.
Yeah, that one was far left. Oh, look at this, open court.
Whiteside with the finish.
Yeah, he almost kicked it into the corner for an open Xavier Rogers 3, but probably made the right move to take it to the hoop. Quick release.
Lusty just off the mark, tipped out.
Lexington's really kind of struggled to shoot from outside this half.
They have, not getting their points down low. Good tip by King. Xavier Rogers running the floor.
They convert that 3-on-1 opportunity, but Xavier Rogers doesn't really need too much from his teammates. He does it all on his own. Lions are up by 6. Undefeated Lexington is on the ropes here with 3:30 left to go.
Yeah, Gahanna's really clamping down. Lexington not generating anything on the offensive side. Looks like Bodie ties him up in the corner. Oh, called for the foul. Here's a look at the quick replay. Xavier Rogers elects to just take it to the rack and finish it himself.
Yeah, good use of the right hand. Good confidence to be able to take that finish with a couple teammates trailing right beside him. But we'll see if Fogel, how he can do it at the line. He's kind of had a up and down day at the free throw line.
Braden Fogel makes his first. He's 2 for 5 this quarter. Lexington trails 5. Elijah Hudson checks back in with 4 fouls. He's been out the last 4 minutes. Maybe he can help get some offense going as Braden Fogel attempts the second.
Yeah, Lexington's been a better team when Elijah Hudson's been in the game. He'll have to be careful not to pick up that 5th foul.
Gahanna Lincoln with 5 team fouls, so Lex is in the bonus. Bodie finds Renaud, kicks it back to Bodie for 3. He's short. Good rebound underneath. Whiteside, tough finish. I think he's going to get called on Fogel. Yeah, Braden Fogel called for the foul. Let's take a look at the replay underneath. Yeah, Whiteside right there, maybe just caught him across the left arm.
And I think for either teams right now, Ryan, down the stretch here, I think we're going to see a lot more free throw attempts. So it's going to be, in my opinion, to determine, this game will be determined by how well teams do at the line. And Whiteside does his job of sinking in the first of 2 attempts.
Whiteside misses the second. Lex gets the board. They trail by 6. Working the perimeter, they're obviously looking for an entry pass to Fogel or Hudson. Hudson running the baseline. Husty for 3. In and out. Good board by Hudson. Lexington being patient. Good entry to Fogel. He was trying to find Caudle on the turnaround. Turnover. Gahanna Lincoln. Wide open, KJ Renaud for 3. That's a killer.
What a confident shot by the senior KJ Renaud. I don't want to get ahead of myself, Ryan, but that kind of feels like a shot that really may make a difference to
9-point deficit, the largest of the day.
Big time, yeah. That feels like a backbreaker right there. But and the 7 ounce just goes in and out. But Fogle,
a couple tough misses there.
No kidding.
Fogle's got a chance at the free throw line. And yeah, 9 points is the largest deficit that Lexington has faced all day.
Yeah, Gahanna's just been really clicking at the right time this period.
We'll take a look at the transition 3 from KJ Renaud.
Yeah, and kudos to Bodie for just looking up court and finding an open Renaud. Renaud, man, he's just a gamer. That's what I like a lot about him. He's fearless and has the ability to make a big shot, and that's what he did.
Clutch.
As we're just under 2 minutes left here.
Yeah, big three-pointer. You mentioned it, undefeated Lexington. Struggling to survive, last 152. Braden Fogle. Struggles continue as he misses his first one.
Yeah, these are free throws that I know the Lexington coaching staff's going to want to try to clean up because it's making a difference right now against the Minutemen, or for the Minutemen.
Makes his second, down 8. We're going to get a timeout from the Golden Lions.
Yeah, we'll have to see what Lexington does to try to, limit Gahanna from killing too much clock, and also you want to try to avoid getting them to the free throw line. You may not have a choice depending on how much time's left and what the score still is, but they're going to need to be aggressive to get a quick steal or force them into a bad take. And if you're Gahanna, just take care of that ball. Don't force anything. You don't have to. And it will just have to come down to making free throws. And if you can do that, then you can pull off this upset.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Limit turnovers. Just be patient. Be smart. I know they like to play quick and fast. You just play under control.
Right. But I really like their ball handlers, though. KJ Renaud, we've seen him just have firm control. And Xavier Rogers, right? Another guy, and Joseph Bodie's made some good plays. So Gahanna is in good hands. But we'll just need to hold off. Certainly expected to be aggressive defense from Lexington.
Yeah, Lexington in the bonus. I will mention that. Lexington just 14 fouls. So one more from that and Gahanna Lincoln. We'll get into the bonus, and that means both teams will be shooting free throws. In the meantime, Golden Lions with the ball out in front of the table here. Whitfield guarded by Husty. All right, 3-on-3. That's Rogers with the ball, guarded by Allen. Renaud way out at the volleyball line, guarded by Fogle, trying to get by him. Good defense. Gahanna Lincoln recovers, resets the possession. Allen. Tough defense from 7 Allen.
And that's 5 fouls now on Lexington, so Xavier Rogers will get 2 free throw attempts. That's his 4th foul, 7 Allen's 4th foul, so he has been definitely the engine for the guard position for Lexington. But if they're going to be in a foul situation, he's going to be mindful not to be too aggressive so he doesn't have to take himself out of the game.
Yep. Rogers misses as his first. Short again, you mentioned it. Legs might be getting a little tight. This has been a track meet, especially the second half.
Now, Gahanna's been playing their tails off. It's understandable why they may be feeling a little fatigued, but they're going to just have to hold on a little bit longer. Crucial possession for Lexington here. It's going to be hard to see them coming back if they don't get points on this drive.
Yeah, minute 10 remaining. Cotto underneath, just out of the fingertips. Minutemen lose possession.
That's what you can't do.
Down 9. 67 seconds to play. Gonna get some substitutions. Dontrell Hughes comes back in. full court pressure here from the Minutemen. KJ Renaud handles it just fine. Renaud beats his man, gets into the paint. Little slap doesn't get called, going the other way. LeGrand, spin move in the corner. Finds Braden Fogle for three, way short. Hughes recovers.
Oh, wow.
But Gahanna Lincoln comes away with it.
Refs
KJ
let him
Renaud,
play.
35 seconds to play. And this one looks like it's in the Golden Lions' hands as Braden Fogle is going to go ahead and get a quick foul as we hit the 29-second mark.
Ryan, I think, I don't want to jinx this for the Lions fans out there, but I feel pretty comfortable saying I think Gahanna's going to come away with this upset. And, maybe it depends who you ask if this is an upset, but Lexington, I think they entered this week number 3 in the state poll for Division II. Again, undefeated. So I think a lot of folks probably expected them to come out on top here tonight, but Gahanna just, after that really rough start, excellent response, and they've outscored Lexington quite a bit here by double digits in the second half.
If Gahanna Lincoln closes this out,
yeah,
who would you say be the player? Who would you make your player of the game?
That's tough. That's a tough question, Ryan, just because I think a lot of guys did step up and contribute. I'd probably go with KJ Renaud. I just felt like, he made that giant three, which felt like a backbreaker, but did a lot of other things as well. Be curious to see who the top scorer is. But Xavier Rogers, guy with the ball right now, he was a big player for the Lions. Jonathan Whiteside.
Yep.
All in all, Coach Staub should be pleased with his team's effort pulling off this win.
And that'll do it for day number 2 of the battle in the 6-1-4. Gahanna Lincoln delivering the Lexington Minutemen their first loss of the season, 56-46. The largest lead of the game was 10 points for Ryan Dietrich and Greg Glaser of 270 Hoops. Thanks for joining me today, man. I had a great time doing it. And to all the fans out there, thanks for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow, 7 more games. It's going to be wild.
Get some rest.
That's right. So come on down to ODU. And thanks for tuning in. But a wild finish here as the Golden Lions close out day number 2 at the battle in the 6-1-4. Thanks again, folks. Tune in tomorrow here for day number 3 on the Yamo Sports Network.